Now, we also know that very shortly, within the next few years, we're going to be retiring the CF-18 as we bring on the F-35 Lightning II. And folks, we're very excited to have an F-35 here. Very fitting as we're celebrating the 100th anniversary. You're seeing the present and the future here at the 2024 Cold Lake Airshow. And I believe they have one of the F-35s on static display, so you'll be able to get a good look. I'm really looking forward to seeing those jets painted up in Canadian colors very soon. Of course, our F-35 is here today, courtesy of the United States Air Force and the F-35 demonstration team. All right, here goes another go-around from our CF-18s in another close pattern. Yesterday. During their demonstration yesterday, they had to stay pretty much IFR the entire time, and it took about 5 or 6 minutes for them to do the go-around and get lined up with the runway. And thankfully, we have slightly better conditions here today, so you're getting to see a much tighter close pattern here.
Nothing I can do
as we get underway with our flying program.
But thanks for being here, guys.
Now, because of its superior power and speed, as well as its exceptional tracking capabilities, the CF-18 has had great success in many military operations at home and abroad. Since the September 11th terrorist attacks, Canada's fighter force is committed to protecting North America. As part of Operation Noble Eagle, our CF-18s maintain a constant state of alert to safeguard North American skies.
There is no video live that I'm aware of.
In 2014, CF-18s began patrolling the skies over Lithuania, Iceland, and Romania, alongside our NATO partners to ensure security in the region in support of Operation Reassurance. Assurance, boy, I gotta learn how to talk.
Hello.
Here we go. Another
Hang on one
passport
second.
CF-18.
CF-18's here. Just give me 1 second. We might be live. I'm not sure if we are. I'm hearing reports that we're actually live right now. If that's the case, welcome to the show. Yeah, there's a CF-18 that just went by. Hello? Say again? We're live. I guess we're live. So welcome to the CFB Cold Lake Airshow. This is Sunday. And we are live here at the media setup location. And we've got F-18s roaring past us. This is great. Apparently we are live. We are live. It took us a while, but we're with 21,000 aviation fans here at CFB Cold Lake. And This is the
You're
live
listening
Airshow.
to those powerful two General Electric
20
F404 low bypass turbofan engines
It's 20 after
that
12
generate
on
over
Sunday.
10,000 pounds of thrust.
Sunday the 21st.
That's the standard
of
thrust rate. In afterburner, they produce 16,000 pounds. That propels the CF-18 Hornet through the sky at a maximum speed of Mach 1.8. Also gives it a service ceiling of over 15,000 meters and a range of approximately 3,700 kilometers. Another pass by our CF-18 Hornet from the left.
Check this out.
Of course, our CF-18s are adapted from the American FA-18s. Canadian version features a number of modifications, incling a sideward-aimed searchlight for nighttime visual. Of course, the spoof canopy, as you know, is intended to confuse opponents during aerial combat maneuvers. And if we get another couple of passes of our Hornets, you'll be looking for that spoof canopy located just underneath the underside of the aircraft, right where you would expect the canopy to be. All right, another high-speed pass by the CF-18 Hornet.
We're watching for it. Here it is. We've got two CF-18s up in the pattern. They're just, because of there is still smoke, but they're able to fly. So they're just doing passes, which is great, which is fine with me. I'm super impressed and super happy that we've got airplanes in the air, CF-18s, which is awesome. Hello, everyone.
Canada has approximately 77 of the modernized CF-18s in its fleet. They're based either right here in 4-wing Cold Lake, Alberta, or at 3-wing Bagotville, Quebec. Definitely making up for some lost time because of yesterday's weather. Are you enjoying the CF-18 Hornets,
Yes.
folks?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're enjoying it. Wow. There goes the music. But just so you're aware, everybody, our first show from the Media Day on Friday, YouTube did pull it down because of the music. So if you're watching this live, this is the chance to see it. YouTube does allow it to play once. Yeah, so that's it. So YouTube will take this video
CF-18s
down
can carry a
probably
whole
within a few
host of
hours
weapons.
completion.
Air-to-air weapons
So if
include the
you're
Air
here enjoying
Intercept
it with
Missile,
us,
or
this
AIM
is the time.
9M
It's
infrared
awesome.
guided missile, the AIM 7 radar guided missile, and the AIM 120 radar guided missile. It also sports a 20mm cannon. For the air-to-ground roll, it can carry Mark 82, 83, and 84, and up to 24 laser-guided bombs. It can also carry 49 GPS-guided bombs. Most of our Hornets, of course, single-seat fighter jets, but we do have a number of two-seat Hornets for training purposes. You never know when you give these guys a full tank of gas how long they're actually going to be up there in the sky. So we're just going to keep an eye on this Hornet as the landing gear is down. You see a little puff of smoke from the tires, and I think that is going to complete with landing here. It was very loud just a few moments ago, but listen how quiet this is.
It's beautiful. Sweet.
Let's check out this landing of our second CF-18 Hornet. Coming in from the left.
Can't see it. Just lost it. Sorry about that.
Of course, that big flap that you see rising up in between the tails of the CF-18 Hornet is a speed brake. Helps them save time on the actual brakes on the main landing gear. And in just a few moments, we're going to taxi the CF-18 Hornets right by you. We want to make sure that you give them a good wave and a big round of applause as they go by. I think they had a lot of fun there for you today as they demonstrated these fine fighter aircraft belonging to your services. And our safety sponsors include Canadian Natural